How's it going, guys? And welcome to RC Cincy. Today we have the RC Super Rebound Unstoppable Power High Speed Stunt Action. I don't know why they put all this. They should just call it the Rebound to make it easier, but whatever. Of course, made by New Bright RC. They have quite a few products. So this thing is supposed to be 4x4, can do crazy spins, wild flips, high-speed stunt action, 4x4, forward, left, reverse, obviously USB rechargeable, which is nice, ready to run, all batteries included, and it has inflatable tires, so you can adjust the pressure in the tires. What else? It shows the USB recharging cable, and the size of the tires is 4.75 inches, radio controlled. So yeah, tire size template. So yeah, it has quite a bit of stuff. 7.4 rechargeable battery pack, and it has 2 AA's included for the transmitter. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this. We will charge it up and then we'll test it. I got a ramp, so we're gonna ramp this thing. We're gonna have some fun. I have the Shaun White kicker ramps. I've used them for tons of RCs over the years, and they work really well. I had the tabletop part of it too. I don't know where that is, but I think a couple of those ramps, this thing will really do some crazy stuff. So let's get this unpackaged. I don't know how this unpackages. We're just gonna start tearing stuff up. See what happens. I'm sure there's a much easier way than what I'm doing, but it's been a long day at work, so I just want to have some fun. I could have probably just opened this and then slid it all out. I love it. I just completely destroyed that side unnecessarily. So we have a set of instructions. Set that to the side for now. We have a rebound tire inflation template. So this is going to show us what tire should be inflated to. And it shows you how to do it. We'll look over that here in a minute. Set that there. We are going to need that. A couple of twisties for the controller. You just simply untwist these, which I like. I think they did. Yeah, that's what they do. Let's move the scissors out of my hand. Untwist this one. Man, the sun is cooking my legs. So let me untwist this one. We're almost there. Boom. The transmitter is free. Not a bad looking little transmitter. So we got that out. Let's go ahead and slide out the main event, or just pretty much tear it up, because what we did. And there are zip ties, anti-theft zip ties. So we're gonna go ahead and start cutting the zip ties. Boom, there. Looks like there's a total of 4. Boom, boom, boom. Do not forget, the most important part is the tire inflator. Don't forget about that. And of course the power system. The cool part is, let's throw that down, is it includes everything you need. So kind of cool, actually. I like this touch. A nice battery pack, 7.4 volt lithium ion, and it's 1200 milliamps. You can see 4 wires. Make sure it charges each cell, 2 per cell, so it charges each of those. You get a charger, USB, and you just take, so kind of like a balance lead, similar but not exactly. Plug that bad boy in and let it charge up. So you squeeze that and pull it out. Let's see what the charger rating is. 3.7 volt times 2, 1200 milliamps, so output. So 3.7 volts per cell. 2 times. So this is going to take a little while, you know, not bad. Ion I don't think is as punchy as polymer, but not bad little pack. And then of course you get the batteries for the transmitter. Unfortunately, I did not grab a screwdriver for the transmitter. Oh, do we need one? And yes, we do. There's a screw right there, which I will get here in a second because we got to charge it up anyways. So it's going to be just like a tank. Hit forward on this side, that side will turn that way. Hit forward on that side, so it's just like a tank, forward and back. Demo, what's the demo button? We'll have to find out. And it should be punchy, you gotta think. Shouldn't be bad. So this is the vehicle itself. I think it looks cool. I think it showed that it had lights in the wheels, right? I think it showed that it had lights, so that was kind of a cool touch. So I'm not sure how you open this up yet, which we will quickly glance at the manual. There is a off and on switch here for sure. So is it screw to get the battery out? Probably. 2.4 gigahertz. Yeah, it looks like there's a screw that you have to access underneath this panel to plug in the battery, which is fine. So you are going to need a screwdriver. I kind of wish they would have provided that, but not the end of the world. Let's quickly glance at the manual, and then we'll get this bad boy charged up. So looking at the manual, it is going to show you everything that's included, so make sure you got everything out of the box. To open, you're going to remove the screw, push down to open, pop in the 2 batteries included, and then it tells you what button does what. The demo button, vehicle will drive forward and backward and perform a flip. Oh, so you can do flips with this. That's going to be interesting. It probably has quite a bit of power to be able to do a flip like that. It takes quite a bit of power. It shows you the joystick controls, how to turn really, really fast, how to inflate the wheels, and then off and on switch like I mentioned. You do have to access the screw to get the panel off. And then it shows you, not to get it in water. You want to clean it off, wipe it off. How to access the panel, plug in the battery. You do have to charge the battery. A lot of folks say, oh, it has some charge. Yeah, but the battery is kind of in a storage kind of mode. So you really want to charge it up to make sure it's fully charged and runs properly for you. Let's mess with the tires really quickly. So the template, so it says step 1, insert the pin into the little hole and then put the template and inflate it to where it matches the template. To deflate, you just unscrew this, I think, or you turn it to the side a little bit. Let's see. To deflate tires, insert the needle as shown. Gently squeeze and release the air. So you can deflate them. So here's the tire template. Let's use it. I guess you put on the outside of the tread. And they should be at the proper inflation. These all feel the same. I guess you can inflate it more, but I just want to see how it behaves out of the box. Obviously, you could put more air, which will create more bounce. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think it's going to be crazy. I can already tell. So we'll go ahead and throw this bad boy on the charger. Do you remember how much this was, sweetheart? 40 bucks? I think it's $40. I'll try to find a link. I'm going to start putting links in it just for folks to find it a lot easier. A lot of this stuff we honestly buy from Walmart. This was from Walmart as well, right? Walmart, I think it was $39.99. And I'll correct it in the description below. There'll be a link as well. And then we'll see. So far so good. Let me try inflating one. I don't necessarily want to change it too much. I just want to see. Oh yeah, you just inflate and then you just do this and let some of the air come out. See now how it's so then you put it back in and you pump it up. Make sure it's not too pumped up. Pop it out really fast and they're the same again. So yeah, really, really cool. So without further ado, we'll get a screwdriver, we'll get this all charged up, and then we'll hit the driveway. We'll try to flip it, bounce it off the house, maybe the deck, maybe we'll get the little kicker ramp right here and kick it and just have some fun. So we'll be right back after this. Okay, so we got done charging the truck. Battery didn't take too long. Light is red when you're charging. It does turn green when it's done. Just make sure you have a screwdriver to unscrew this screw right here. Pop in the battery, clip it in, set it in the channel, and close this little door. So nothing too crazy. Of course, you have to install 2 AA batteries, which I already did. You also need a screwdriver for that. So without further ado, let's get this fired up, have some fun with it. So the tires are on the factory air pressure. So it's binding, now it's balanced. So the lights are only gonna come on when we're driving it. So it's supposed to be able to do standing still backflips and all kinds of crazy stuff. So here we go. So I guess that's what, you ready for a backflip, honey?
Yep.
Watch this go up against the house. They gonna hit it. Ready? Needs a little more air. See how it's hitting? That was a double. That was a quadruple. Thing is pretty tough. Okay, so the lights are gonna be in the front, so you know which way you're going. And we're gonna hit it. Probably not a good idea though.
How's it do in the grass? Probably good. Oh, that's cool.
Of course you could do the, sorry. Of course you could do the famous, there we go. The famous, keep getting disoriented because it's been so much. Ah. There we go. Of course you could do the famous 360. It'll do flips for days. So when you hear it bottoming out like that, that means that you need more air in your tires. It's gonna bounce harder and do better flips, I think. Because it's bottoming out and it's losing its momentum when it does that. Sorry. I joke on it. This thing is crazy. This is crazy. Let's see how it does on the grass. So it's 7.4 volts ion, so 1200 milliamps. Probably not good for tall grass, but this would be fine. Let's see. Ready? Oh yeah. I like the lights. That's a nice touch. So if it starts to get dark, you can see which way it's going. It doesn't care. It'll flip on anything. It does not care. Continuous flips. Ooh, the sand. I don't know. You don't want to get sand all in the gears. I mean, something like this is not going to be waterproof. I wouldn't. I'm sure it's got gears in it. It doesn't spin as fast, and it's obviously not as fast on the grass. But still a lot of fun. Blacktop is where it really shines. A smooth surface with a ramp or some steps or something to flip on. You can flip on anything. And it's really kind of hard to get stuck. I mean, look at it. It's just constantly flipping. You can always do a backflip. It doesn't care. It'll do a backflip on anything. Fire pit. It just doesn't care. A string? It does not matter. So, to be honest with you, I'm impressed. Now, one thing I will find though, glad you're staying next to me because I don't have my mic on. I apologize. Sometimes I have my mic on. I'll try to get it close to me. Yeah, It can use some more air in these tires because you can hear it bottom out, and you don't want that to happen. But it is really durable. It's taking an absolute beating. It doesn't care. You know, you can. So it's not a bad little truck. Run time's gonna vary on how hard you're on the throttle. It can brake if you go down like a 20 steps or a giant flight of steps or something, or throw it off a building. I'm sure you can brake it, but what I noticed, the axles are pretty thick, pretty beefy. Honestly, I would just put a little more air in. I feel like it's bottoming out a lot. That template, it should just be nice and tight tires. I feel like it's gonna keep it from bottoming out as much and damaging. Just a little, not too much where they're hard, but just enough to where it's not as, you know, doesn't bottom out as bad. I think the performance is good. You know, it's got lights, it's got headlights, so it kind of gives you orientation. I think that helps immensely with orientation. You know, plastic shell, just not a bad thing. And then of course it's got a switch here. Just make sure you turn off the switch, turn it on. I mean, there's on, searching, and it's on, and then make sure you turn off when you're done at the end of the night. Not a bad idea to unplug it as well. So all in all, cool little truck. I think my nephew's gonna have a blast with this, and I like it. Not a bad price either. It seems to be pretty durable, seems to perform really well. This really doesn't need any upgrades. It's just geared well, plenty of performance, fun. You've seen flips, rolls, ramping. I mean, off tricks, sideways, 2 tires spinning. There's so many tricks you can do with this. It's literally limitless. So not bad at all. I think it's definitely worth it. Definitely check this one out, guys. It'll be a lot of fun for a kid, even an adult like me. So there you have it, guys. The good old rebound, which makes sense because it does bounce around pretty good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put a little more air in. That's what I recommend. Other than that, great vehicle. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.